one day you'll get to get paid to eat too, which is not a bad thing. So when you write about food, it's good to think about the concrete and visual details, meaning concrete details are basically, what is it? What are you eating? What's that dish? You know, is it rice? Is it noodles? How is it prepared? Were the egg rolls fried or were they boiled? What were they? Were they fried? Right? Yeah? Okay. So talk about what it looks like using color words. What color are those egg rolls?
They're like a light brown.
Yeah, like a nice golden brown. Like a perfectly fried egg roll is supposed to look like. And using color words too is a good thing. For vegetables especially, like for these greens, you know, they're really nice bright green. They're emerald green. Think about something to use besides just green.
When you write about it, do you do it in like paragraph form or like bullets?
I do it in paragraph form. That's a really, really good question. And, you know, it's more interesting if you write it like it's a story instead of just listing what you think about it. That's kind of boring. But if you think, I was sitting in the middle of this beautiful farm, eating this wonderful food, they came out of the fields right there, and here's what we made with the food. Yeah? Then smell it, the aroma. What's it smell like? Does it smell delicious? Or does it smell like your little brother? So it smells good. What's that?
Do you ever go eat something for a restaurant review and something smells bad?
Yes. It happens.
Like what?
Like, for example, a really, really, really old piece of fish. But I think everything on these plates smells really good. It smells fresh. Yeah.
Is it ever hard to write a bad review?
Extremely.
I can understand.
And yeah, that's my least favorite part of the job. I don't do a lot of food criticism. Luckily, I'm not known as a food critic, but I've spent a lot of years doing it. I've spent a lot of years being a food critic, and, you know, especially if you know the person that cooked the food, it feels really bad to say, you know what, this really isn't that great.
Because it can literally close your restaurant. The right bad review will close your restaurant.
So fortunately, mostly what I do is write about really, really neat things that people are doing in the local area with food, like the Terra camp, for example. You know? And I like to talk about food as far as how great it is and nourishing it is. And I don't really like to pick it apart. If you want to do that, you can, but I encourage you to write about where this food came from and why it's so special. Alright, so we talked about aroma. Here's a good point. Avoid using boring words like good. Nobody wants to read that it was very, 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 very good over and over and over again. Flavors, how's it taste? Be creative again. And just saying again, it tasted good. That doesn't really tell anybody anything. Did it taste fresh, bright? Did it taste like it just came out of the ground? Are there a lot of great herbs in it? Is it spicy? Is it sweet? And think about all the different flavor receptors on your tongue. You know, you have bitter, you have sweet, you have all those things, salty. And texture. Is it crispy? Is it silky? Is it crunchy? What is it? And then, but the most important thing that you can do is use your memory words, your emotion words. How does it make you feel? Because that's what brings somebody into your meal. Like they're sitting at the table with you, you